All right, good morning. We're at the Orlando Kissimmee KOA, and it is in a little neighborhood, so it is not super big. They have lots of cabins here, which is kind of weird, but nice. They look like mostly the 4-person deluxe cabins that come with bedding and towels and all that. Have a bathroom and like usually a mini fridge. They have a nice little dog park over here. Pretty small, but it's placed well throughout the campground, and it does have a little dog wash in there. I don't know if you can see that. There's no obviously soap or blow dryer, but it does have the tether clips so you could tether your dog up there. Tons of little play things in here, and that awesome canine water bowl over there. Just hold down the lever and it continuously fills up. Every KOA should have this. And then over here we have a jumping pillow that was inflated most of last night. They must have turned it off. And then a little playground. These pull-throughs are very nice. The pull-throughs are all asphalt with a concrete patio, and then they have the polywood furniture and a brick fireplace or fire ring. Lots of green space here. It is super close to Aldi. We hit Aldi for some water and snacks for the road, and then there was an AutoZone and O'Reilly's auto parts store, and there's a Target. Every restaurant you can imagine is close by here. We had a really hard time picking what we were gonna have for dinner. In the end, we settled on Portillo's. Portillo's is Chicago-style beef, Italian sausage, burgers, Chicago-style hot dogs. They have quite a few salads and things like ribs and such. It's a classic in Chicago. It started in our hometown. They've got 3 locations, I believe, now in Florida. So on our way to Colorado, we probably won't be seeing anymore. So it was awesome to be able to have that one last time without heading to Chicago. As you can see, there's a Waffle House right here on the other side of the fence. They've been getting a lot of media lately. There was Chick-fil-A. There's a Wendy's across the street over there. There was Panda Express with a drive-thru, which I haven't seen yet, and a couple other goodies. If you are renting a cabin, I would say it would be worth doing Select My Site here so you don't end up with this. Although it does have a lot of yard space, if you want to call it that, to the side. And it is a larger cabin. I think this is probably a 6-person cabin with some bunks. It is literally right on a very busy road right here. And it will be a pain in the butt, and you'll hear traffic all night. And this weird little parking pad, I'm surprised this person did not get hit overnight. See how busy this is. So I would definitely say worth it to pick one of the interior cabins and pay the extra site lock fee, which is usually $35-50. There's a Sam's Club right over here. If you have a Sam's Club membership, obviously that would be ideal. There is a CVS and a Walgreens right over there. And these cabins too, these look like the bigger 6-person cabins, and I would say definitely worth Select My Site to not have to be right on the road. The pull-throughs are all interior or along this back wall. So if you're doing a pull-through, I wouldn't bother doing Select My Site because all of them are almost identical, and they're all super large and roomy, which has been nice. We could almost have parked our F-250 next to our travel trailer. I love these little lights that have Mickey hands and say KOA and look like Mickey Mouse. We're literally 10 minutes from Disney. So if you are planning a Disney trip, I would say this would be a great campground to try and cut your costs as opposed to staying in one of the resorts around here. It's not very big. It's pretty quiet. There hasn't been many people out. There's definitely nobody sitting in lawn chairs drinking. I would say 100% if we were going to plan a Disney trip, this is the campground I would use, and we would definitely be bringing our trailer. But if you're going on like a destination vacation where you're looking to camp, don't bother looking at this. It's in this neighborhood. There is not many trees on the property. It's just not camping. It's like a parking lot with plugs that you can hang out at while you do other things around here. So not high on the vacation destination list, but if you're passing through or you're going to Disney, this would be ideal. Look at that one. It's got to be 100 feet or longer. Over here again, this one would be perfect. Number 128, right over here along the fence. Lots of green grass if you have kids or pets. Tucked back here. You've got a neighborhood over here on the other side of this pond. Condominiums or townhouses, can't really tell. And there is alligators in that lake right there. So keep that in mind. This deluxe cabin 218 would be great. Again, it looks like a larger, maybe even 8-person cabin with the 4 bunks and a pull-out bed probably, and then the queen. It does share a patio with the one next to it, so if you're traveling with another party, number 128 was the parking spot, and number 218 for the cabin. That looks ideal. This must be the ADA accessible cabin with the ramp. That is nice. So what number is this? 212. So 218 and 212 are ideal. Somebody left their trash out and it got eaten by a raccoon. So as you can see, we're walking up to the back of the property over here, and there's another solid cabin right there. It is along the edge with the townhouses, but look at that privacy fence, and then you've got the fence on the other side and the green space. That would be good. These super long pull-throughs too, it looks like are stacked for 2 people, not 1, because there's a set there and a set there. So beware of that. I would not want to be with my children and my dog sharing the same pull-through as someone else. Over here's where you pull in off Happy Camper Lane, I believe it was. And you'll see the little camping cabins over there. Remember, the camping cabins are the little log cabins that don't have a bathroom. They usually just have a bed, no bedding. But they are relatively cheaper compared to the deluxe cabins that do have bedding and a kitchenette and all that. So this is their main building that has the store, which doesn't look like it's open yet. They have all your usual stuff in there: pop, ice cream, chips, a few camping supplies. Over here, it looks like the employee area is back there behind the fence with the maintenance stuff. They have a unisex bathroom and then individual shower stalls there. I like the slotted door, good ventilation. Back there is that employee area, it looks like, which if you were going to work here or you're looking at this video to work camp here, the employee area looks very nice. So I would not be complaining about the spaces back there. Here's their bike rentals. I liked the tent sites here. So the tent sites have little pads to put your tent on. And then they all have patio furniture, a fire pit, and an individual dishwashing sink right there, which is nice. These back ends are pretty private. That road back there, Happy Camper Lane, not busy except for people pulling in the campground. So probably pretty quiet back here. Over here we have the exercise room, which had some exercise equipment in it. It is not quite open yet, so I can't show you, and will probably be gone before it is. The laundry room is a small little bank of washers and dryers, no sink to rinse your laundry soap cup, and no change machine to get changed, but they do have a dispenser for soap that wasn't working super great. I did end up washing some Trolls themed bedding, and the washers did not do a great job. Not impressed. My mattress cover came out still damp, even though we have been drying it for over an hour. Just tells me that somebody is not cleaning lint traps. So over here we've got the pool enclosure. They have what looks like a little bar area over there. There's no taps or anything, just like a little bar with some seating. They have this nice little pool that appears to be heated because there is steam coming off that. I don't see a hot tub anywhere, but you can see the propane back there, and you can see some of the employee sites which I can't get super close right now. But then there's this landscaping company right there. And if I was work camping, I guess there's worse spots, but if you're looking at work camping in this place, I would say it would be an ideal location because you're still so close to all the grocery shopping and all that, and you get a great spot. If you were gonna come here to explore the area or do Disney or anything like that, I would work camp here for that. I couldn't see myself staying here for longer than a season though, just because it's not camping really. And this site over here and a couple of the pull-throughs up there, I don't know if you can make it out. I don't want to be creepy, but they have little pet pens right here. It's like a 4.5-foot fence, the white poly fence. And then they have a little fire hydrant in there and a little garbage can with bags. So that's pretty cool. I would definitely say that's worth it. See if I could get some of the pull-throughs over here with the pet pens. But yeah, look at these little tent sites, guys. This end one would suck, number 21. But if you could pick one of the ones back there or end up switching to one of the ones back there, it doesn't look like they have a lot of tenters here. That would be pretty cool. Definitely help with the cleanup. There's the shower house again that we talked about. As you can tell, it's super quiet, not a lot of people moving. I love this little rain collector. They also do sell ice and firewood here. They have the same typical firewood restrictions. Don't bring it outside of such and such radius. But so this is the pull-through. It has the little fire ring right there with their seating, and then they have a little pet pen. Super cool. See, they got a tree in there. They have the little doggy potty area. And if you have a larger party, this cabin too, right here, number 114. Great location. Well, I believe they do have children's activities every day of the week, or at least a majority of the week. It looked like on the calendar. Maybe it was about 5 days of activities, all child theme activities. And as you can see, it's super kid friendly. Definitely a place they can ride their bikes around and have fun. So I would highly recommend this area if you have children and you're looking to go to Disney or you're stopping through. We're gonna pack up. That's about it. Have a great day.